Let's get right into it. Number 1. Priming Pre-suasion. Ever feel weirdly generous or romantic for no reason? Like you're about to say yes, and you don't even know why? Real talk. What if your vibe got hijacked before the pitch even started? That's priming. The sneaky trick that plants a mental seed so you walk in soft and leave saying, "How did I just agree to that?" The cue can be tiny. A song, a scent, a backdrop, a single word, and boom, your priorities shift without pinging your radar. Comfort visuals make you chase cozy, coins make you hunt cheap, and roses make you feel date-ready. You think you chose, but the context chose first. That's why sales pros stage environments, why a quick favor lands better after "you're helpful," and why timing matters more than the message. The real danger? It's invisible. If you hate feeling played, set tripwires. Notice sudden mood flips and ask, "What changed in the room?" And pause big decisions made in aesthetic settings. If you're the one communicating, keep it ethical. Put the right frame for the right task. Focus primes for focus work, calm primes for conflict talks. No bait and switch. Here's the kicker. Priming doesn't force choices, it nudges attention. But attention is the doorway to every decision you make. No cap. Ask yourself, who set the stage, and whose goals win if you rush your choice today, yours or theirs? Number 2. Anchoring and contrast effect. Be honest. Have you ever nodded at a price because the first number you heard was way higher? That gut seems fair feeling can be fake as hell. Anchoring drops an extreme number or option first so everything after looks chill by comparison. Say, this system can cost $1 million, but we got it at $75,000, and suddenly $75,000 feels like a steal, even if it's bloated. Car lots do this with loaded models, gyms with platinum plans, and recruiters with inflated ranges. It messes with your insecurity about looking cheap or uninformed, so you don't want to push back and seem difficult. The first number sticks like gum. Even when you try to shake it off, the residue drags your judgment. Defense mode? Set your own anchor before theirs by researching comps and force a second reference point. What's the mid-tier option? Or, show me the last deal you offered someone like me. If you're presenting, keep it legit. Use anchors to frame tiers honestly, not to bait. Your money, your rules. Walk if the anchor smells theatrical. If a price only looks good because of what came before, that's not value. It's a magic trick. Train your brain to say, compared to what exactly? Pause, breathe, and reprice the choice using your numbers, not theirs, like a boss, right there in the moment. Number 3. Labeling, commitment, and consistency. Quick gut check. How many times did you do something just to stay consistent with a label someone pinned on you? Low-key that "you're adventurous, right?" line is a trap. The second you nod, your brain wants to act in character, or you'll feel flaky. That's how a tiny pre-question turns into a yes on a risky sample, a pricey upsell, or a weekend you didn't actually want. It preys on the insecurity of not wanting to look fake, indecisive, or scared. Marketers, managers, and even friends use it. You're a team player. You always help, and you're a savvy buyer. When identity is on the line, logic gets benched. Defense, separate the label from the decision. Try, sometimes, what's the actual offer? Or, depends on context, show me the specifics. That little speed bump breaks the autopilot. If you're communicating, do it clean. Invite traits people truly value about themselves for choices that genuinely match. Don't exploit contradictions. And set personal policies. I decide based on facts, not flattery, and I don't commit on the spot. Own your narrative so nobody can weaponize it. The goal isn't to be unpredictable, it's to be principled. Keep it 100. Your character is earned by patterns over time, not a corner you got talked into today. Say it. Labels don't own me. Evidence does, and timing too. Every single time. Number 4. Unity shared identity. Quick question. How fast do your defenses drop when someone says, "Hey, we're family here," or "as a fellow your tribe"? That warm, fuzzy feeling can be a setup, and yeah, it hits hard because nobody wants to be the jerk who rejects their own. Unity hijacks trust by signaling you're in the same boat, same school, hometown, profession, faith, fandom, even, "I'd recommend this to my mother." Once you buy the USness, you buy the message. Sometimes the whole dang bundle when in group identity flips on, skepticism flips off. That's perfect for pressuring donations, closing deals, or softening bad news. Reality check. Being alike is not the same as being aligned. Defense stack. Ask for proof of shared stakes. What skin do you have in this? Demand specifics over slogans. And watch for kinship theater. Photos, lingo, and name drops with zero receipts. If you're persuading, use unity to build actual cooperation, volunteer together, show mutual risk, and disclose incentives. No fake family vibes, ever. Your integrity is your brand. Remember, predators love borrowed community. They wear your colors to get past the gate. Keep your guard while staying kind. Appreciate the connection. Walk me through the numbers. Respect the tribe, but protect your wallet, your time, and your reputation. If they bristle at questions, that's your sign the we is performative, not protective. Step back immediately, for your safety. Number 5. Framing effect. How much cash have you wasted because a 2-word spin made a risky choice feel safe? Be honest? 95% fat-free feels better than 5% fat, even though it's the same dang thing. That's framing. Same facts, different spin, wildly different choices. A tiny word swap. Advice versus feedback. Gain versus loss, invest versus spend, tugs at your pride, your fear, and your FOMO. Suddenly you're nodding so you don't feel negative, cheap, or like the only holdout. Your brain defaults to the path with less social friction, not necessarily the smarter outcome. Folks use it everywhere. Managers selling overtime as mission critical. Sales reps pitching founder pricing. Friends pushing plans as once in a year. Defense mode. Translate the frame. Ask, what's the loss version of this? Or, what am I not seeing? Swap euphemisms for numbers and specifics. Timelines, costs, risks, and alternatives. If the pitch can't survive the unsexy wording, it wasn't safe to begin with. If you're the communicator, keep frames balanced and transparent. Your credibility is worth more than a quick win. Also, beware of advice framing. It pulls you into collaboration mode and lowers your guard. Pause. Evaluate like a referee, not a mascot. The truth can handle plain language straight up. Train yourself to hear the spin, strip it, and decide with eyes open, not vibes. Ask for the ugly version, the downside, the counterfactual. Because grown-up decisions need both sunshine and shade, not just marketing glow, in the pitch. Number 6. Reciprocity Principle. Real talk. How many freebies have you paid back tenfold because you felt rude saying no? That's not generosity. That's a psychological IOU being slipped into your pocket. A tiny gift, a compliment, a small favor. Coffee, priority help, no worries, I got you. Can crank up pressure to return something bigger. Your time, your data, your money. You'll feel like the bad guy if you don't reciprocate, even when the exchange is lopsided. Savvy operators know this. They seed small kindnesses to cash in later. Defense move. Decouple the gift from the ask. Say, thank you. That doesn't obligate me. Or, I'll think about it and get back to you. Delay burns off the heat. Also, track scale. Equal favors are fair. Bait favors aren't. If you're on the giving side, keep it clean. Make gifts truly no strings, and never use gratitude as leverage. Want real trust? Help first, help again, then let people choose freely. Reciprocity is powerful. Use it to build community, not debt traps. If you hate feeling played, watch for choreographed generosity right before a big request. You're allowed to say no politely to everyone, always. Flip it too. When you genuinely appreciate someone, send a thank you note or small gift with zero asks, because pure generosity rewires the dynamic and shows you're not playing games. You're building long-term adult relationships here. Number 7. Authority bias. Quick gut punch. How many times have you said yes just because someone wore a suit, flashed a title, or name-dropped a credential? That halo can short-circuit your BS detector, and scammers bank on it. Doctors, executives, experts, influencers with blue checks. When authority speaks, we tend to go quiet because no one wants to look dumb, defiant, or difficult. Respect isn't obedience. Titles signal probable expertise, not guaranteed wisdom or aligned incentives. The move is simple. Separate status from substance. Ask for evidence, mechanisms, and options. What are the risks, alternatives? What would you recommend to your own family, and what's the downside? Pressure test the advice. What would this look like if an intern suggested it? If they get salty, that's a sign. Authority should welcome scrutiny, not flee it. If you're the authority, use your power carefully. Disclose incentives, cite sources, show limits, and invite second opinions. That's how trust scales without abuse. Your safety check. Swap the messenger and see if the message still holds. If it collapses without the badge, pass. Keep your agency. Bottom line, learn the tricks so you can spot them fast, use them ethically, and never get played. Question the badge, verify the claim, and protect your future like it's your paycheck, because it is, in spirit. Smart beats dazzled every day of the week, period, no exceptions ever. Those are the 7. Use them for good, spot them fast, and don't let anybody play you, ever. Stay sharp. Which of these 7 tricks hit you hardest? And where have you seen it used? Sales, dating, or work? Smash like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks for watching.